I'm teacher Ryan. Okay, so our topic for today is all about multiplication of fractions. Okay, so we will find the product of a fractions. So, multiplication of fraction to whole number, multiplication of fractions to fractions, multiplication of fraction and mixed number, and multiplication of both mixed numbers. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so example number one, if multiply a fraction in a whole number. Okay, so for example, we have 3/4 times, okay, 3/4 is a fraction, while 12 is a whole number. So step 1 is we will put imaginary 1 or imaginary denominator na 1 sa ating whole number. Okay, so we will have 3/4 times 12/1. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng fraction times fraction. Okay, so and then step 2, so we will find, okay, the common divisible sa kanilang pa-cross. Okay, so 4 and 12, meron ba silang common divisible? Yes, meron silang common divisible. Pareho silang pwedeng i-divide sa 4. Okay, so i-divide natin sila sa 4. Okay, so 12 divided by 4, okay, is 3. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay, how about 3 and 1? So, common divisible lang sa kanila is 1. So, hindi na natin sila i-divide kasi ganun din ang kalalabasan nun. So, ang step number 3, okay, we will multiply numerator to numerator and we will multiply denominator to denominator. So, 3 times 3 is 9 and 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so we will come up with this answer. So 9/1 or 9. Okay, ganun lang kasimple. Okay, so let's proceed to multiplication of fraction by another fraction. Okay, for example, we have a given 15/8 times 4/5. Okay, so obviously pare silang fraction. So, wala na tayong ilalagay na imaginary 1 kasi pares na silang fraction. Okay? So, ang ganun gagawin na natin. So, maghahanap tayo ng common divisible sa kanilang dalawa. Okay? Tingnan natin ang common divisible. Sa 15 and 5, okay, ano ang common divisible sa kanilang dalawa? Okay, very good. Sa 5. Pares silang pwedeng i-divide sa 5. So, 15 divided by 5 and 5 divided by 5. Okay? Sila pwedeng i-divide. Okay? So, pareho silang pwedeng i-divide or common divisible sa kanila ay 4. Okay? So, 8 divided by 4 and 4 divided by 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay? So, again, we will multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Okay, so we will come up with 3/2. So, 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay? But, ano napapansin nyo? Okay? Since the answer is in improper fraction, gagawin natin siya o i-convert natin mixed number. Okay? So, 3 divided by 2 is 1. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo remainder 1 and copy 2. So, our final answer will be 1 and 1/2. Okay? So, multiplication of fraction to fraction. So, how about multiplication of fractions and mixed numbers? Okay, for example, we have 1 and 3/4 is 2/3. Okay, obviously, we will have a mixed number 1 and 3/4 and a fraction 2/3. Okay, so ang step 1 natin ay i-convert muna natin siya, yung ating mixed number, sa improper fraction. So, paano? Okay, so we will multiply the denominator to the whole number and then we will add it and copy the denominator 4. Okay, so let's go. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 over copy 4, 7 over 4. So we will come up with 7 over 4 and we will have 2/3. Okay, so we will come up with this given 7 over 4 times 2/3. So kung napapansin nyo, sila ay fraction na. Okay, so silang dalawa. Okay, so mas madali na natin silang i-multiply. Again, we will have common divisible. Tingnan natin sa ating pa-cross. Okay, so 4 and 2 meron silang common divisible na 2. Okay, so 2 divided by 2 is 1 and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, how about 3 and 7? So kung napapansin natin, wala silang common divisible. So as is na rin sila. Hindi natin sila papakilamanan. So, it means we will proceed to the step number 2. So numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 7 times 1 is 7 and 2 times 3 is 6. So kung napapansin naman ulit natin, sila ay improper fraction. So gagawin natin siyang mixed number. Okay? So 7 divided by 6 is 1. Magkakaroon ng remainder 1 and copy 6. So magkakaroon tayo ng 1 and 1 over 6. So 1 and 1 over 6 is our final answer. Okay? So let's proceed to another example. What if we multiply mixed numbers? So dalawang mixed number ang ating multiply. For example, we have 1 and 4 over 6 times 3 and 1 over 5. Okay? So again, our first step, okay, we will have or we will convert the mixed numbers to improper fraction. So first, let's convert the 1 and 4 over 6. Okay? So 6 times 1 is 6 plus 4. So 10 and copy 6. So 10 over 6. So yung 1 and 4 over 6 magiging 10 over 6. While 3 and 1. So 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 6 is 16. 16 over 5. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng 10 over 6 and 16 over 5. Again, pares na silang fraction. Okay, so titignan natin ang kanilang pa-cross kung meron sa kanilang common divisible. Okay, 6 and 16 meron ba? Okay, so sila ay divisible sa 2. Okay, so 16 divided by 2 is 8 and 6 divided by 2 is 3. How about 10 and 5? Meron din. So 10, 5 is divisible by 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2 and 5 divided by 5 is 1. So we will multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. 2 times 8 is 16 and 3 times 1. So 16 over 3. So kung napapansin natin, sila ay improper fraction. So gagawin natin siya mixed number. 16 divided by 3 is 5. Okay? And we will have remainder 1. Okay? And then copy 3. So 5 and 1 over 3. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Teacher Ryanne.